Steve McCurry is an American contemporary photographer and photojournalist who was born in 1950. After graduating from Penn State, he worked for a local newspaper for 2 years and then decided to travel to India. During his time in the foreign country, he learned that waiting to take the photograph allowed time for the subject to forget the camera, and then the natural soul could be captured. McCurry is most famous for his images taken in Afghanistan, as they were some of the first to capture the conflict taking place. His photographs focus on the human consequences of war, not only showing what war impresses on the landscape, but rather on the human face, as stated by National Geographic. He has documented human history of conflict, disaster, and daily life around the world, such as the war in Kuwait, the fall of the Berlin Wall, the attack of 9/11, and everyday people in Russia. His works have been featured in every major magazine in the world, on book covers, and numerous museums. He is even the author of over a dozen books. A photo book compiling his photographs he's taken over the past 40 years was created by his sister Bonnie McCurry. A Life in Pictures contains over 350 of Steve McCurry's images. One of the most impactful photographs in the book is The Afghan Girl, 1984. The image is intense and strong from the complementary colors of red and green, the blurred background, and the girl's bright eyes. One may categorize this image as interpretive because of the ambiguity of her manner. There is a sense that she is strong and confident, but then also worried and uncertain. Although this is McCurry's most iconic work that has inspired many, he has received criticism on how he got the image. The girl's culture does not allow her to expose her face, let alone be in a room with a strange man that is taking a photo of her. The main message is given through the fear in her face, especially around the eyes. The fear is supposed to be of the surrounding war, but other sources say that she was scared of having her photo taken. Steve McCurry's World Trade Center 2013 is a descriptive image of the destruction of 9/11. The side lighting creates jagged shadows from the shattered glass exterior. The dark shadows draw the viewer to look closer at the broken glass and give the image a dark and eerie feeling. The viewer is then given hope by the contrasting white smoke that acts like the light at the end of a tunnel, bringing them out of the darkness. McCurry took advantage of the rule of thirds by placing the firefighters in the upper left corner. The perspective of the image makes the firefighters seem so small compared to the pile of debris, implying that the horrific event affected more than just these two people. Another image by McCurry that captures two people in the midst of chaos is Al-Madi oil fields, 1991. The aesthetically evaluative photograph of the roaring fires in Kuwait captures the analogous colors and movement of the fire. The viewer can almost feel the heat and intensity of the fire with the bright colors. The one-point perspective created by the reflection of the fire in the oil brings attention to the two people in the center of the image. Theoretical image of a man in street walking beneath airplane 2015 in Russia is a very detailed image with a simple message. The meaning of the photograph is to express that this city is leading in aviation manufacture. The big plane is actually a monument to commemorate the workers who made jet engines. The angle of the photograph and the swirling snow question the movement of the plane.